Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here with the love of my life on Valentine's Day to talk about none other than Cole Kerrigan. Lucky you, lucky us, and lucky all of you out there.
I've never wanted to talk about something more in my life.
Right? Well, Cole Kerrigan is up to his tricks over there on the TikTok. You know, he goes live all the time and he is begging for money.
E-begging.
Literally e-begging. He can go online and try to tell people that he's not out here scamming for money, trying to get his rent paid, the $100 for grocery and all of that. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, no, somebody sent him $10, so he only needed 90.
So Cole Kerrigan was once again live over on his TikTok, and he was saying some story that he spent $150 on some hair because he was going to create some Valentine's Day content for everyone out there, do the world a favor and give you guys some content. Well, apparently the guy that he was going to get this crusty ass wig from stole the money from him and took $150. So of course, you know, Cole has to come online. He's trying to recoup his money, has to figure out who's going to send him something to get a little bit of.
Clearly he needs the 150 more than me, but I literally don't have money to spare like that. Guys, I'm being very vulnerable and open and honest with you guys. I spent every dime that I had yesterday on getting this hair for this project to give you guys some good Valentine's Day content. I literally didn't even have any money to order McDonald's last night because I spent, and yes, people can laugh at me, make fun of me. I know that's lame. But it's the truth. I literally really wanted to make this work. So I went out, I did everything he asked me to. And then just to get my money stolen from me. Yeah, I do have a filler appointment literally in 20 minutes, but this shit has me so worked up.
But something that he let out, I want to point this out as well in this video because there have been people in our comment section saying where Cole lives around Dallas, and we've kind of mentioned it in a few videos as well. It's a very, very nice place. So this is not doxing in any way at all. Just look at the robe that he's wearing. It literally says the name of the place. It's the Thompson Hotel. They have residents in it. I looked it up and there are a lot of amenities that come with where Cole lives.
Yeah, room service.
Room service.
Apparently.
So not just room service, as you were saying, girl. They also do housekeeping there. What? He's literally online begging for money from people.
Cole doesn't look like much of a housekeeper anyway.
No, definitely
not. He probably needs that.
Certainly not.
But what's actually mind-blowing about all of this is the fact that he has been begging basically for weeks now, time and time again on his TikTok lives, and he just let the cat out of the bag, girl. He fumbled and said that he had an appointment to go get fillers. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what if it was sponsored? It still doesn't matter. He didn't have to share that. And I don't think that Cole's getting the engagement to have sponsored posts like that.
Certainly not.
So where's all the money going, Cole?
Certainly not. Here's the thing with this. I feel like people really should hold Cole's feet to the fire and say, look, we can give you some money if you want it, but you need to show us proof as to where this money is going. Now, could it be doctored and photoshopped and all that when he gives it to you? Probably. I mean, but the fact that he was on a live stream and was bitching about someone stealing $150 that he had to ask his audience for and then turned around and said, yeah, I have a filler appointment in 20 minutes.
Could you imagine?
Do you know how much fillers are?
Could you imagine? Okay, just take away all of Jeffree Star's money and put him in place of Cole. And he was begging for groceries. Money to go buy food or whatever, get his Postmate fix, whatever. And then the very next day, oh, I got a filler appointment while you guys were just paying for him to eat.
Yeah.
It's time he gets a job. At this point, he needs to go clock in. He needs to work his little 8-hour shift, get his money and get his head right because the begging is gross.
Also, another thing that's included in this place where he lives is a spa.
Yeah.
There's literally a spa in the building.
That's honestly sick. There's so many people right now that have zero money. The people that are scraping the bottom of the barrel just to get by, to have power and water. And he's on here begging, living in a luxury apartment in downtown Dallas, other people aren't going through things, and he has the unmitigated gall and nerve to get on the internet and beg people at one of the worst possible economic times in history. So that's the kind of people that you should really watch out for.
But it's also the fact that people are willingly giving him money. He said that one person, there was a guy, Nick, that donated $800 or $900 to him.
You should literally just
wonder what part of the face that went into.
Just go to the ATM, put your card in, put your PIN number in, and just let all your money just blow out into wherever it is. Because that's what this is with Cole.
It's going to be so funny to see him come back online and start begging for money once again. I mean, the end of the month is coming up. We're halfway there.
And what's even more sick about it is he has the nerve to sit there and victimize himself somebody's doing him a disservice by talking about what he's doing by scamming these people.
He swears that Tana Manganow was the reason that he had this huge huge downfall. And he is very upset that people are making videos calling him a scammer when it's literally like out of his mouth. You can't make this shit up.
I cannot stand when somebody tries to play the victim when it's a result of their own actions that got them to where they are. And Cole is a shining example of that. He's made really bad decisions, talking about everybody and their brother, pissing people off, threatening to expose people, and then somehow he gets down on his luck and he wants to blame it on Tana?
Girl, these apartments that he's living in, like,
he's not down on his luck at all.
No, the residences at this hotel, they are literally on the 22nd floor and up, like up to 48. Every luxury building that I have ever lived in, the higher the floor, the more it costs.
Of course.
So what floor are you on, Cole? It's gonna be really funny to watch when he comes back and starts begging for money once again and looking at his face like freshly filled and like no wrinkles or anything.
Honestly,
like, come on. I'm sure that he has some designer shit in his closet that if he's really down and out, he could, you know, sell it.
Something else that was really funny about it, because people were posting on Twitter about it, and he has like this Dior tattoo. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
How embarrassing.
Next.
I just don't know where he got the impression that his financial issues were his audience's like responsibility to take care of. Like the audacity, the gall, and the gumption of this motherfucker.
He's literally crowdfunding his lifestyle. Like, at this point, if he can't get a job, people need to stop sending him money. He needs to do something with himself and be productive. Stop begging for money on the internet. That is so disgusting. Unless there's a situation that would warrant that, because I believe that there are situations where people should crowdfund. But him being able to order Postmates and buy food and then go get lip filler is not one of them.
He literally complained in that video clip about not having the money to be able to order McDonald's.
Boo. Who?
Imagine there are literally people out there on the street that are not able to eat at all, but he couldn't get his McDonald's in his like heated luxury apartment. Oh my god, how sad!
Oh, it's so sad. The poor little influencer on the internet can't eat because he don't want to work.
Editing Nick here. I wanted to put a trigger warning for the next segment of this video because we do go into detail and show video clips of a known TikTok scammer nodding off on her live stream, and then of course the conversation is catered around that. So if that is something that bothers you, please skip ahead to the next segment because it is about Jeffree Star. And then, of course, we're going to talk about none other than Miss Mikayla. So there's another scammer that I want to talk about in this video.
Good one.
This one I have been watching for a good long while. You guys know that I love scrolling over there on TikTok, and I've actually talked about this person.
You've teased this
in a
person
video
for a
before.
while.
I think it was a video with you where I talked about Maya LookUpLashes over on TikTok and how she created
the scam of the century.
She made the video with the backdrop of that profile that was apparently making fun of her daughter, but it said edit profile. I found the video clip. I'm putting it up right here for you guys across the screen. But she's back. She is back to being on TikTok, and she is back to the old same bullshit that she was. So this Maya lady, she goes by LookUpLashes. Now it's Makeup Mama 88. She used to sell makeup mystery boxes. Some of it could be high end, some of it was like drugstore, Dollar Tree, that kind of stuff. And people would pay between $100 up to $400 for these boxes.
My ass.
I'm still not exactly sure how she did it, because if you bought a $100 box, she would give you a $100 upgrade.
This is a conspiracy theory, completely my own opinion. It's not me saying this is what she did. This is what I think she did. If anybody is doubling what you pay them, they're stealing the shit.
Well, so for these boxes, what she did is she would go and buy everything like on a discount or boost it. In our opinion, yeah. Don't know what that wink was, bitch. So she would charge you like what the retail was. So you would probably get like 8 things in a box if you paid like $100.
You know what the discount was, girl?
What?
5 fingers.
Yes. She went away on TikTok for a good long while. She's had a lot of hate about her. Allegedly, she has faked that she has pancreatic cancer.
So
Stage 4. Stage
so
4 cancer.
disgusting.
I can't tell you guys the amount of people over on TikTok and social media in general that are scamming that all have stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I don't know why that is the go-to.
Something else that's really funny about it, because I haven't really been that deeply involved in following this story with Maya, is he was watching something last night of like her most recent videos, and she was like, yeah, I have stage 2 pancreatic cancer. And I was like, wait a minute.
I know you say, Maya, stop commenting or giving the haters attention. But please understand, you guys, that I read messages and sometimes it's like 20 and I'm already like over it and I'll make a TikTok. I don't respond to every single one. Believe you me. But you haters need to stop. I am a single mom. I have stage 2 pancreatic cancer. I lost my job in March. I had my husband left me day before Mother's Day. I'm trying to put food on the table. I don't sleep. I don't. My followers that are dedicated to me know. Half the time I fall asleep on lives. I sleep maybe 1 to 2 hours a night, if that. That's on a good day. So I could keep up with the demand that I am so honored and grateful for, so that I could feed my children and pay for bills. Is addiction a choice or is it a disease? Can it be both? Because if you've never used and you finally do, does that make it a choice? Or did you always have the disease, but it never came out until opportunity presented itself? Does it become a disease after you choose because now you're addicted and now you mentally are not able to stop because of the withdrawals? Like, you, you, do you get what I'm saying? Oh my God. So I don't know what it is, and I really want you guys to feedback, more knowledge, because I'm not. And I want to know if you guys could tell. I know I could Google this, okay? But Googling is just, it's a generic answer. I don't care. Like, do you guys realize how life is so short? Like, there's so many other things to worry about. Like, I want to take my kids on a trip, but I need at least good 1,500. That's why I'm selling boxes. So that I could take them on a trip. Am I embarrassed? No. Why would I be embarrassed? Now, if I was... I can't find... And if you guys don't know what a pathological liar is, it's somebody who lies just to lie. Again, even if I was using all day, every day, why is it anybody's business? If the mystery boxes are made and everybody's getting everything that they buy, why is it anybody's business? Feel like. Like, you don't have to ask them a question. They're just gonna lie. I have pancreatic cancer. I found out about it about a month ago. I've been seeing my doctor, my primary and my oncologist, and I had an appointment to. And to make a really long story short, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me updates and wanting to know. But the update is this: no chemo, and whatever time I have left, because only God will decide that, and enjoy it. I am in pain, especially today. I hurt a lot. PSA: rumors are carried by haters, spread by fools, and accepted by idiots.
And then on top of that, she would claim that she worked so many hours. She would spend all night online packing orders for people, but half the time she was nodding out. I want to let everyone know out there, like, I probably am going to call her a crackhead in this video. I would never call anyone a crackhead unless they were actually participating in crackhead activities. And that's exactly what she's doing. And by that, I mean she's online scamming people out of their hard-earned money. Because after all this drama happened with her, she left the internet for a while. She left TikTok. She stopped doing these boxes. I heard, a little birdie told me, that it could possibly be because she was not paying her sales tax on all this like stuff that she was doing. Also, I heard that she was one of those people that got a PPP loan and then, you know, didn't actually have the business.
I already know that I'm gonna come with the tea. Ain't nothing to it but to get into it, so let's go. So I have had a bunch of people tagging me and basically letting me know that Miss Maya, Miss Makeup Mama 88, Miss Makeup Mama 8, Miss LookUpLashes, all of her aliases, has a active arrest warrant for petty theft. But you guys know I'm all about receipts. Let's go. If you guys look right here, you will see that in November of 2022, just last year, you guys, she got arrested for petty theft. Anything under $950 in the state of California is considered a misdemeanor. So much so that she did not show up for the court date and has an active warrant that was issued on the 22nd of November. And since this has been a story that has been out for years, a lot of people have also said that she got a PPP loan, considering what she does here on good old TikTok with these gift giveaways and everything as a business, a cosmetic business. Shorty, you stock up on Dollar Tree and Marshall's makeup. You distribute handful of expired makeup to individuals that you don't even know. Expect people to pay $80 and above for used makeup as well as Dollar General makeup. Then you get arrested for petty theft because you probably was stealing makeup because you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Joneses, but the PPP loan is very real. You almost received $8,500, saying that you have a cosmetics beauty line, specializing in worldwide range of brands, names, and products such as NARS, YSL Beauty, MAC Cosmetics. Girl, boo, all of that makeup from the Dollar Tree. Girl. Walmart and Marshalls were probably the most expensive that you ever spent. But at this point, instead of being on TikTok selling Dollar Tree makeup for hundreds of dollars, how about you just go handle this arrest warrant that you have? Stop scamming people for their hard-earned money so that you can support your habit and continue to scam people.
We talked about this a little bit in my videos. Like, this Maya character is someone that like combines everything together. You got the scamming with the alleged stolen goods. You got the faking of the pancreatic cancer. Like, she is the pinnacle of what I deem trash. Anybody that could lie, anybody that could get on here and just deceive their audience the way that these people do, like Cole and Maya, is disgusting.
Oh, people are giving her hundreds of dollars, like if not thousands of dollars of their money. I witnessed people in her chat buying like a box every single night. And again, those started at $100.
One of my favorites was when Maya was getting called out for everything. It was a couple months ago. She had this person that like handled her like Cash App, and then apparently her and that Cash App person got into a fight, and I think she locked Maya out of her like Cash App account. Like, first and foremost, if you're gonna say that you own a business and then you go and get PPP loans, like actually have a business. You know what I mean? I feel a little bit like Kim Kardashian when she was yelling at Khloe, or was it Kourtney?
You
don't even know what it takes to run a business.
Well, she allegedly got $8,500 from the government when they were sending all of that out. But the reason that I want to talk about this is because this scam that Maya is running is actually very dangerous over on TikTok, because not only is she getting all of this money to be funded for what her real activities are, and that's drugs. She's literally nodding out on her live stream. She will tell people that she works such long hours doing these boxes. Her eyes are rolling back in her.
Oh, it's like, and I grew up around substance abuse. I know what it looks like, pills, all that different shit. It's very reminiscent of what I used to see with my sisters when they would get blitzed out of their mind and she'd sit there and she...
Here's my major issue with this. If she wants to get high, girl, get high on your own time. But there are literal video clips of her with her children in the room, and they're like, mommy, like, look, come play with this. She's nodding out. She literally has fallen over in one of her live streams. And I thought that maybe she was away, she was getting help, she was getting clean and all that, because she was telling everyone that she had like a real like 9 to 5, not selling the makeup boxes at home. She was gone for about 8 months. Well, it turns out in November of 2022, because now she's back on TikTok, people are exposing this shit. She was actually arrested for petty theft.
Can't imagine. I can't imagine where all that makeup she was selling came from.
Yeah.
Like, literally can't dream of where she would have got that.
There's also a TikTok of her where she's in the car and she was sitting in the parking lot before driving somewhere. She was giving like a motivational talk or something. She nods out behind the wheel, kid in the back of the car, and still goes on to drive down the road.
No,
she's gonna be the cause of someone dying, and I guarantee you she's not gonna be the one that happens to, because you know what's gonna happen? She's gonna nod out, her body's gonna go limp, and she's just gonna have a few like bruises and all that.
If she's not gonna think about anybody else in that situation, if she's not gonna take anybody else's lives into account that she doesn't know, she should think about her kid first. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to like even talk about someone else's kids that way. That's really gross. Like, if you can just disregard your own children because you want to do what you want to do, that makes you a disgusting person.
So she's lying about having cancer. She tells people that she's nodding out all the time because she's just so tired.
Got
oh
the
my
PPP
god.
loan,
like,
girl.
it's gotten so bad with Maya that people have actually like called her doctor's offices. They like really dug into her, tried to figure out like all this shit. It's crazy. And TikTok allows this. TikTok literally allows people to grift on their app all day, every day,
insane.
and literally do like the most.
The grift never ends on TikTok. It's always somebody over there. Give me flowers. Give me a galaxy. Like that. Who's the psychic scammer?
Psychic Natalia.
That is one of the nastiest people I have ever seen.
She wouldn't even talk to you unless you gave her like a galaxy. And those are pretty expensive.
She looks disgusting. The way she talks to people is disgusting. The fact that she'll be on her live stream just straight up taking a shit. It's like literally you can see her giving her readings and you hear her shitting on herself in the background. It's one of the most disgusting things ever. She just looks like she stinks.
Yeah. But to say that I was shocked to see Maya back on TikTok, because she honestly has been gone for a good long while.
Always come back.
But to come back and literally get right back into the same scam that you were doing and literally nodding out like bad, y'all. She was on her live stream on TikTok. Like, if you're gonna do your drugs, why are you doing it on camera for the world to see? But also, why are you doing it on a live stream while you were trying to apply false lashes with tweezers next to your eyeball?
Now, once it's dry, I will put it smack dab in the middle. I will push the inside corner. Oh, hold on, let me grab it. Down. Okay. And then I'll take that inner corner and I'll go up. Remember how I said I like the cat eye look? So instead of putting it from here to here, I'm going to go from here to up. Notice how I did that? See how this looks like a cat eye in comparison to this one? Do you guys see the difference? Like, do you see the difference? Like, be honest. Do you see it or no?
Oh my God, I was waiting for it to go into her eyeball. I was just waiting. Because there was one time that she was actually on a live stream and she wasn't paying attention. She had her kid like at a trampoline park or something. And she put super glue in her eye because she thought it was her eye drops. What?
I wonder if I should take a hot cloth and just put it on top of it while I nap. You think that'll do something bad to it if I do that? If I put like a hot cloth over my eye and just like leave it there? You guys think that'll make it worse? Cause it like hurts right now. I don't know why. Like it's starting to hurt really bad. Like it wants to just shut. I feel like I'm forcing it open and it wants to shut. Like I could tell it wants to close. I don't know why it wants to close, but it wants to close. Like it feels good when I open it. Like it's some air in there. I called out tomorrow. I have an appointment Thursday. I did. I'm going Thursday. Yeah, I put literally glue in my eye thinking it was my eye.
It's the fact that she's not aware enough and she's out there driving with her kids to go these places while doped up.
Do you remember
It's
that
dangerous.
movie, Sometimes They Come Back, and then the second one was like Sometimes They Come Back for More? That's Maya. Like, she's coming back for more. Like, this is round 2 or 3 at this point.
Yeah.
Like, until she loses her platform and until she has like a reason to actually get clean, she's gonna continue to grift.
Sorry, I heard Aspen licking something over there. No, she is going to continue to grift. And you know what? She's actually obsessed with Nikita Dragon. She is.
For what?
Like, she follows all this, like, beauty stuff and all that. So, hi, Maya.
Go get a real job. Quit nodding out on the internet and begging for money.
But you know what's even crazier about Maya is there's like a whole like hate community over there for her, and they all go back and forth all the time. And it's really disgusting to me how there are a group of women over on TikTok that literally enable her. I don't know what benefit they're getting out of it because the way that she talks to them on her live stream when they're like moderating for her and stuff, but she will be nodding out on her live streams and then all of a sudden it'll say live stream paused. It's because they know to pick up the phone and call her and say like, hey, get it together. And then she comes back with the most fucking energy.
I think we are ready, you guys.
Y'all are all nasty, and if something happens to her, girl,
you're a part of it.
Don't be showing yourself back on TikTok because they're gonna remember. Trust me, those T channels over there that deal with Maya and LookUpLashes, they're gonna remember Trina. Anyways, moving on from that, let's get to some like actual beauty influencer drama because Jeffree Star is being talked about still. We are back to the NFL boyfriend. You know Jeffree wasn't gonna let that go after the Super Bowl.
I'm so sick of this
Certainly
storyline.
not. But Jeffree did that podcast, you know, the one with
Taylor
Lewan. Everyone was like, oh my God, Taylor Lewan's the one from the photo. That's the NFL boyfriend. He actually talked about the NFL guy and he said that he had no tattoos, so that's why he was totally fine with taking the images with him and because nobody can figure it out. But this guy is not gay. He actually likes the vagine. So therefore, now everyone is on TikTok with this clip that's going around, Jeffree talking about this, trying to figure out who the closeted bisexual person is.
Okay.
It's never gonna end.
We have to, like, this has to be, like, transparent. James Charles has been dragged, and rightfully so, for, like, going after straight men. Like, at what point are people not gonna give that same energy to Jeffree? If you don't call out one and you call out the other, it's bad. So I'm here to say say that I think that Jeffree needs to let the fantasy go of a straight man wanting him, because there's no straight men that would want Jeffree.
They're bisexual. That's like when the whole Nate thing was going on and people were like, he doesn't want labels, he's not bisexual. No, sweetie, he is.
Oh, yeah.
He is. If you're putting your penis into another man's asshole, you are bisexual if you still like vagina. I'm telling you, if you're sticking it in both, like what? I don't know why that's like so hard for people to fucking grasp.
At the end of the day, make sure what you call them is what they are, because there is no straight man gonna want another man. Period, point blank, end of story.
Amen. Another thing that Jeffree talked about on this podcast, because you know that we're not gonna get away from Lashgate either. Mikayla is a very hot topic to talk about right now. Jeffree discussed it. He discussed it and he said that she was lying. He said allegedly because she hasn't given like a definitive answer, but I mean,
girl, she was lying.
You don't have to have like 20/20 vision to be able to tell that there were lashes out there.
There's not even a shadow of a doubt in my mind that she lied, because there's so many people that are like basically like, I'm gonna say experts, that have called her out, that have given their opinion. Like the overwhelming consensus is that Mikayla's a liar, that she had on those lashes.
Do you know that a lot of people over on TikTok and on Instagram as well, because it was posted there, are accusing Mikayla of trying to get away from this whole entire like Lashgate mascara drama by hosting a really fabulous giveaway hosted by Blend Bunny Cosmetics.
Happy Valentine's Day. To me, Valentine's Day is about letting people know you love them. And I need a Valentine. So will one of you be my Valentine and please accept this gift? One lucky winner will receive everything pictured here. So we have a Dyson Airwrap, hot pink Louis Vuitton, $500 for a gift card, $500 Ulta gift card, every single product from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, who I'm partnering with on this giveaway, and every single thing you see here. You deserve to feel loved this Valentine's Day, so I want to give someone that. And it's a pretty cool giveaway if you ask me. Go to my Instagram to see how to enter. You can enter on both Instagram and TikTok. For TikTok entries, you just gotta follow me, like the video, leave a comment. So good luck. I want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. I love you so much, and I hope you have a blessed day.
They're giving away like, gift cards. They're also giving away a ton of like Blend Bunny makeup. Some other products are in there as well. They're also giving away a like hot pink Louis Vuitton bag. Now, that doesn't say, please forget about what I did a few weeks ago and come back to loving me, because everyone is in the comment section sucking her ass.
I love you so much,
yes.
Mikayla. Please
sucking her ass.
Let me win.
They're right up in that hole. Now, personally for me, do you remember when Blend Bunny had that drama because they were trying to like call out Norvina, saying that she copied their rainbow palette?
Yes,
I think it was it the Surge palette? I'm not exactly sure which one it was.
It was the Surge, I'm pretty sure.
I think both Norvina as well as Blend Bunny should give credit where credit's due, because James Charles invented the rainbow palette. We all remember from back in the day.
But honestly, this is just Jeffree doing what Jeffree does, because he thrives in chaos. I've said it before. I'll say it probably a million times again before I die. That man loves chaos, and he thrives in it because people feed into it, and he plays into the bad bitch persona, and there's a lot of people that root for the villain anyway. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that Jeffree's the villain. I think that he's been right in a bunch of different things, but I feel like he's also been wrong in a bunch of different things. But it's just never going to end. Jeffree is going to continue to do this because it's good for his brand.
Well, that's kind of what he said in that podcast, is that saw an opportunity, took the opportunity, got right back in with everyone, and now here he is getting talked about in drama videos. He's getting talked about all over TikTok. I'm sure people are checking out his makeup. Press, girl. He's getting all kinds of press from different directions. So moving on from that, Mikayla, here we go again. Now, we took a few days off from Mikayla, so let's all pat ourselves on the back for that one. But she's getting talked about again because another alleged friend from back in the day has come forward to co-sign that video from the neighbor
that lived like 3.5 miles away.
3.5 miles away.
The fallacy of relative privation, everyone.
Hello. My name is Bridget. I am Tessa's friend. I am also from Freetown, Lakeville, which is where Mikayla's from, she went to school. And I just wanted to reiterate the fact that it's not so much that people are upset that Mikayla is successful. Like, that's awesome. Like, good for her. She made something out of herself. And, she's continuing to grow and, accomplish her dreams. That's awesome. But when it comes to her not taking accountability for some of the things that she's done in the past, and her using her mental health as an excuse to lie to her fans, and basically just try to, cheat them out of honesty, is the problem here. And my last video ended because it got cut off. I also look like shit today, so please don't judge me off my appearance. I know I look like I just rolled out of bed. But yeah, the whole problem with Mikayla is just her not taking accountability, which she like never does ever. As long as I've known her, it's always someone else's issue or someone else's fault or somebody picking on her. It's just always thrown back towards the other person. And what I'm finding is so many of Mikayla's fans are so quick to just pick on people that are calling Mikayla out for her lies. I knew Mikayla in middle school. I had a friend named Shannon, and we used to make a lot of fun videos and post a lot of, funny things on Facebook. And Mikayla was always the first person to comment something kind of nasty. She would always be like, you guys overfilter your stuff. Do you have nothing better to do? Like, she was just not very nice. And I mean, I know another one of her good friends too, who I'll leave unnamed, who told me some crazy shit that she would do behind closed doors. And this person is a person of color. And I just think people are so blind to what she's done. And, if they want to just continue to support her and her not taking accountability, then go for it. I mean, like I said, she's got millions. You're probably looking at me like, oh my God, she's so jealous. Yeah, because we're all so jealous of her. Yeah, okay, I'm jealous I can't afford $1 million house, I'm sure, but at least at the end of the day, have my integrity. So good luck, everybody. And Mikayla, if you do see this, I don't hold anything against you, really. I just wish that you would be honest and, not lie when confronted with the truth. Have a good one.
There are plenty of things that have happened currently within the past 2 years since Mikayla's TikTok has blown up that we could hold her in account for. I do not understand, and I will not engage with people sending me things from Mikayla when she was 14 years old. Well, we have all done and said really stupid shit when we were 13 or 14 years old.
Yes,
period.
but we were on Tessa's side. That's the original neighbor that came forward.
The fallacy of relative privation, everyone. That's when you negate somebody's point by trying to say that there's more important things going on, like, of course, the earthquakes and the Ohio River situation, but that doesn't negate somebody's opinion or belief. It's an easy and a tired excuse to try and say there's more important things going on. What is more important than my hurt feelings are the legitimate experiences of the victims of Mikayla's bullying, and there are more receipts out there. Her fans just can't be bothered to look any further than the surface level because apparently object permanence is a milestone they haven't reached yet in their development. Why else did Mikayla address my petty drama before she addressed far more serious allegations? Well, because she knows in a way that this is more serious and there are receipts, so think about that.
But now this newer video, this girl is friends with Tessa. So that's why she came forward and she's telling her side as well. And I get that she has a story that involves Mikayla. Once she said that well, I knew her in middle school. And it's I don't give a what somebody was doing in middle school. I definitely don't remember what the I was doing in middle school. But I don't care about that.
I don't think that there's anything. Mikayla is 24 years old now? So middle school would have been 12 years ago for her. The amount of growth that she would have had since then, because clearly when you're 13, 14, 15 years old, you don't know the gravity of the shit that you're saying.
But that's what they're getting at. They're saying that she has not grown. That the person back then that Mikayla was is the same person Mikayla is now. There's this whole story about how this new video, she was saying that basically this girl made videos with one of her friends. They were always posting it, pictures and that kind of thing. And Mikayla told them that they are over filtering it and basically wasting their time. I find that very bold of Mikayla if she had the nerve to fix her mouth and say that someone's over filtering something. So I'm on the new video side in this one.
Yeah, no.
I think so.
And I've had a bunch of stuff sent to me over the past couple of days of things that have allegedly happened in Mikayla's past. And I'm just looking over it and while I understand some of the things that Mikayla people are bringing up are bad, like her allegedly calling somebody fat and all these different things that I've seen in DMs that were allegedly with her from years ago. I hate that I even have to defend Mikayla in this way because I think that a lot of what she's done with the deceptive marketing, the filters and all that is bad, but I'm just not gonna get on here and in good faith try to drag her or penalize her for something that happened so long ago.
Another thing that a lot of people are having issue with, I noticed down in the comment sections of these videos, it's you're telling us a lot without telling us anything at all.
Right.
So if you can expose Mikayla for something, you would have already done it, or why haven't you come forward and said anything?
It's always the dropping of breadcrumbs. She did this, she did this, she did that.
Yeah.
But okay, well, if she did all of these things and you know what she did or you know what she said, why aren't you saying the things that she said, or why aren't you producing something that would indicate that she is the person that you're saying she is? I don't need any kind of swaying to know that I think that Mikayla is a deceptive person. I think that she lies about a lot of shit. Like, if you're gonna make bold claims, you have to have bold evidence.
And then, of course, as we see in all influencer dramas, they, of course, receive DMs, they receive nasty comments, people calling them out, saying, I don't support you. Somebody messaged Mikayla and basically told her to herself, and she responded and said, I hope that your pillow is hot, like on both sides. When she said that, I thought that was very funny. Like, good for her for like taking that route in that whole situation. There was someone on Twitter that tried to insinuate that Dustin and myself are actually like a cause and a reason in all this, that these influencers receive hate in that manner. Name one time that either of us have ever sat here and told someone to go tell someone in DM to themselves.
It would never happen. It's never happened. And the conversation then shifts from that to, you guys are bullies. We're bullies for what? Talking about how like Jaclyn Hill literally lied to people, hundreds of thousands, millions of people. Like, we're the asshole because she lied and we pointed it out? Because she literally did lie on at least 3 occasions that can be confirmed.
Well, you know, according to Gabby Hanna, we are the high school bullies.
And I'm not gonna sit down and make a video with screenshots exposing my bullies. These are bullies. These are high school bullies.
Like, you cannot say that somebody is a bully just because they are talking about someone that you are like pro everything. Like, literally on the street team, you know, we talk about the street teams here, like they would have the poster on the wall. Just because someone talks about your favorite person doesn't make them a bully.
People that,
maybe they need to look at their favorite person's actions and just not be okay with being lied to.
I'm pretty sure that the people that are calling us bullies for pointing out like what Mikayla and Jaclyn Hill are doing are smoking the same shit that Cole Kerrigan is smoking.
No, maybe Tokyo Tony. You know, Tokyo Tony. She's been over there on her stories getting Black China together.
She has.
So my thing with Mikayla is, if these people are going to continue to make videos about her, come with something other than I knew her in middle school. Because
or
honestly,
decades old receipts.
I'm on, like, in that sense, I have to be on everyone else's side out there with it's like, you guys are literally telling us a whole lot of nothing, just letting us know that you at one time or another knew Mikayla. But what did she do? Can it please God be something that wasn't in middle school?
Yeah.
So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. We know it was all over the place.
Per usual.
Per usual. And if you made it this far in the video, please leave us a heart emoji. Any color will do. And we will see you guys all in our next video.
Bye.